friends, how are ya? Welcome back to my channel for another episode of Sip and Thrift, where we go on some sort of thrifting adventure and we also stop to get something caffeinated along the way. But this is not a normal Sip and Thrift because I am in Texas. So this is gonna be a Texas Sip and Thrift featuring one of my favorite cousins, Jack. Can't wait for you guys to meet him. But the reason I'm extra excited for this is I get comments pretty often being like, wow, thrifting is so much different in LA. Like, it's so much easier to find cute things, yada yada. And I haven't really thrifted outside of LA, honestly. So I'm excited to see what it's like thrifting in a somewhat normal city. And what I mean by normal city is I feel like cities that have advantages are like LA or Austin or Seattle or Portland, or I don't know, they just feel more thrifty. And San Antonio is pretty dang normal. So actually what we're gonna be doing is first starting in our small town of Boerne, Texas. It's not so small anymore. When I lived here, it was less than 10,000 people, but I'm sure it's grown a lot since then. And going into San Antonio, which is the closest city. So we should get a good, well-rounded picture of like small town Texas thrifting and then city Texas thrifting. I can't wait. I'm chatting for too long. Let's go ahead and get on to our adventure. So I am about to head out and go pick up my cousin, Jack. A little backstory to my family. My dad's side, I have so many cousins. My dad is one of 5 kids, and each of his siblings have had an average of 3 kids. Now those kids are having kids. My mom's side is very small. She has 1 sister, so there's 4 of us. There's 3 girls, and there's Jack. And Jack is one of the most stylish people I know. He thrifts most of his clothes, and I just think it would be so much fun for him to show us the ropes of the San Antonio area. So let's go and pick him up and you can meet him. Everybody, this is Jack.
Hi vlog. Should I say hi friends?
Oh, I like that even better.
Hi friends, how are ya?
I did say he's wearing the enemy's hat. He's wearing an Astros hat, and in this household we are a Dodger household. So, you know, 1 point taken off there, but we're gonna go into San Antonio to thrift because all of our small town thrift stores are already closed. Actually,
at 2 p.m.
We're gonna hit up one on the way out, right?
Yeah.
We decided that was open. And we're gonna start by getting our sip at the DIENGER. Remember when this was our library?
Library, yeah.
This is a very old building. This is actually where I had my rehearsal dinner, and it's haunted, but it's cute. So we're gonna go in and get our coffees and then we'll do a little taste test.
Get haunted.
Woo! We're here with our taste test and we got very different things. You first, what'd you get?
I got a tres leches latte.
That is exciting. I wonder if all 3 milks are in it.
It looks very milky.
Yeah.
It's good.
How sweet is it?
Not too sweet actually.
Really?
Just
I'm
more like caramelly.
And then I got a pumpkin spice latte with oat, and it's very large. This is like Texas sized.
Good.
It is good. It's not sweet either.
Good.
Well, cheers. Off to our first Boerne thrift store, and then we'll see what we find. Might be slim pickings there. We'll find something good. There we go.
So
Look at
uncomfortable.
this find. I feel like the guy from Great British Baking Show would wear that. Have you seen that guy?
Yeah, yeah.
He always wears like sparkly, cool. Okay, this is bright red, but it's 100% merino wool, which a lot of my favorite Everlane things are 100% merino wool. So should I try such a bright color? There you go. A find. A true find.
Love the flannel.
I love that, and it's heavy.
Inside pockets.
It's
Yeah, it's like durable. All right, I think I'm doing it.
Yes. Okay, last thing I just found is this. This is Eileen Fisher, which is a really great brand, and I love this material. Actually, this material is so similar to the dress I'm wearing today, and it's a little romper, size small. It looks like it would be pretty big on me, but it might be worth a shot if it says small. I don't know, might fit, might not. Okay, I just found one shirt on the way out, and it is Ann Taylor Loft, and it looks really cute, simple, practical, but I feel like it's a safer bet than the Eileen Fisher romper, so I put that back and I'm grabbing this instead because it's just more likely to work, you know? We are now at the San Antonio Goodwill. I feel like we already have a pretty successful day, but just to give it a shot, see what it's like. Jack just said it's pretty hit or miss here.
It's very picked through.
There's not a lot of locations over here, so it'll be good to see what we can find. This is so fun, and it looks like a really nice brand, but it's not my size. But wouldn't this be such a fun like bridal shower dress with the little poofs on it? I feel like this might be from Anthropologie or someplace similar. This dress looks so much like the dress I'm wearing now, except for collared, and it has a tie waist. It's like an olive green, and it's midi length, so I feel like I could tie this to my size. I love the fact that it has a collar. I think I'm gonna try it. I feel like I'm really lucking out in the dress section. This is a medium, but I love the length and I love the pattern, the little flowers on it. The brand looks familiar, Sienna Sky. I need to Google it, but I think this could be fun to try. So let's try it. Oh my gosh, sweater vests are so in style right now, and I love this one. I feel like it's classic and it's simple, and I could style it so well. It's $5.29. Yep. This is cool. This is a real sketching. It has someone's signature down here from the 80s. 10/10/80. That's super cool. For $2.49, it's kind of a crime to not get it, but I'm not home, you know? Can't fly with this. I'm so happy. Jack is gonna take this for his room because it's such a shame to let it go to waste. And it's so pretty, and I can't believe it's like an actual real etching. So he's gonna take it for his room.
A record with a cool cover, and then just give it a chance. For $1?
For $1.
Like, you never know.
I think that's such a cool record.
Like, look at this cover. What's going on? It's gotta be somewhat interesting.
Demonetized. So we're at one final thrift store. This is called Thrift City, and it is absolutely huge. And it's nice because they divide the categories, and this is technically the boutique category, so it's like more recognizable brands, which is cool. So this is a little pricey because it was from the boutique section, but it's Banana Republic, and it's just a simple white sweater, but I love the scalloped detail along the neckline, so I think we should try it. Jack just found the find of a century.
Lamb wool?
Polo by Ralph Lauren. Half zips are my thing lately.
It's like perfectly my size too.
And that's gonna look so good on you. I'm so excited. High five on that. So it's actually the next day. I wanted to make sure to wash everything and before we try them on together. We have 2 dresses and 4 tops, but I made a slight mistake. I got home late, I wanted to wash everything, so I just did it all in one load, and the red sweater bled all over the white clothes. So the things that were white now have a slight pink hue, which is fine because I actually happen to have already bought on this trip like a white brightener. So I can rewash these, get them back to their former glory, just it's gonna take a while. So we're gonna try on the pinkish hues today. I say, since I'm currently wearing a dress, let's start with the 2 dresses, and then I will put on some jeans for us to try on the tops. So excited to see how these fit, truly. Okay, dress number 1. I'll show you a mirror shot so you can see the length. I love this. It is quite romantic. Typically in dresses I'm a small and this is a medium, so I wasn't sure how exactly it was going to fit me. I do think it would be a little more flattering if this was a little bit shorter, so the waistline hit me a bit higher, and if the waist was slightly more fitted. So I feel like this would be the ideal fit. I also think it wouldn't be that hard to have this tailored, especially considering how pretty it is. Here's what the fabric looks like up close. Ruffle sleeves, kill me, love them. The thing I'm iffy about is this additional ruffle right here along the waist. Typically, you know, you see a dress without it, and I can't decide if this ruffle adds a little something something, makes it extra romantic, or if it makes it feel slightly costumey, slightly Little House on the Prairie, and I could potentially take this ruffle off and get this taken in to fit me if you think it's worth it. So I'd love to know your thoughts and comments and what you think is worth it. High potential, right? Yet again, I'm torn on this one. Okay, I'll tell you the things I love and I'll tell you the things I don't love. I love that there's a tie waist. I'll show you what this looks like without the waist tied. It's pretty straight down. So the fact that I could wrap it around the back and then around the front and tie it, I think helps a lot. I love the material, I love the color, I love the collar, and I love the sleeves. But the length is weird. It's not a maxi dress, it's not a midi dress, it's like it's just a weird long length. I think maybe this could be fun if I had this tailored, yet again, if I had this taken up to, I don't know, 3-4 inches up, or even maybe to a mini dress, like right above my knee. It does just feel a little bit big on me, so I'd love to know, yet again, is this worth saving, trying to salvage, or am I trying to make something work that just doesn't really fit me? You can be honest. Okay, we are on to our first shirt, and I love this. I did the Pinterest thing where you unbutton the bottom buttons and then you put half into your pants, zip it up, and have the other half untucked like this, which is very classic Pinterest, but the shirt itself, it's such an interesting velvety material. I don't know if you can tell from up close, but it's very soft. I wasn't sure how it would wash, but it washed fine. My only hesitancy is this too close to my skin tone? Does it wash me out? If so, I could open it with like a white tank underneath to kind of break it up a little bit. I think the shirt itself is very fun. I think that the fit is great on me. Like, this is definitely my size. The only thing I'm iffy on is the coloring on me. So I will be checking the comments. I love checking the comments on these because, I don't know, we're all really honest with Sippin' Thrifts and I don't take anything personally because it's a thrift find, you know? Okay, here is the loft shirt. I love the length and the fit of this. I'm wearing a black bra underneath it and it's sheer just enough to where I think if I were to wear a nude bra or a white bra, it would not be noticeable. I love the material and the fit. It feels very like 2000s Gap, you know, like all American. I don't know, is Gap even an American brand? I don't know, that's the vibe I get though. Something I'm a little bit bummed about, besides the fact I made it pink, is, I don't know if you can see, there is a little bit of wear right here, almost like, I don't know, moths. Or back in the day when I had a pet hamster, they would do this to your clothes. I actually had a pet mouse, but my friend's pet hamsters would do this to my clothes, and then my pet mouse would do this to my clothes. So I don't even know if that can be repaired, but I love the feel. It feels very, you know, beachy, but then you pair it with jeans like this, do a French tuck. Like I said, it just feels kind of like relaxed 2000s America. Here's a close-up look at this material. It's like very lightweight, crinkly. Definitely has potential. What do we think in terms of the wear and tear on this? I'm open to suggestions. Okay, I wanted to try our vest on with the loft shirt because since I'm traveling, I don't have just like a regular white collared shirt, but this is how the kiddos are styling their vests nowadays. Picture this with like more fitted sleeves. I love this. The material's a little scratchy, but it's also not too heavy, so I think it would be good for layering without getting too hot. I don't know if people do the same like tuck on one side thing with something like this. I don't think it reads quite as well, but at least it does give a little bit of shape and definition. Show waistline a little bit. I really wish I could do it justice with a much more fitted white collared shirt underneath, but open to thoughts. Open to thoughts on all of these things. Here is the merino wool sweater. I washed it on cold and hung it to dry. Still think that was a mistake because still think it shrunk, and then it also ruined the whites in the load because I'm not an adult who separates colors, but I know it's a bright color. I hardly ever see myself in bright colors, but the fact that it's a little bit shrunk makes it, I think, really cute and cropped, and it kind of gives me like, I don't know, Hardy Boys era, you know? Would go out and solve a couple mysteries. Not quite Nancy Drew. I feel like Nancy Drew has a little bit more femininity to it, but kind of in that same ballpark. I think it's cute with the mock neck. I love a good mock neck. And then the fact that it has a little bit of a waistband around it. I don't know, it reads really well with these jeans. It's like hits them at the perfect spot. It is a little bit scratchy. So thoughts, too bright, too shrunken, or is it kind of fun, Hardy Boys? Let's go out and solve a mystery. Maybe throw on some Chuck Taylors, and I can't complete that fictional character. That's all I got. Okay, speaking of Nancy Drew, I wanted to style this last scallop-necked sweater the way I kind of envisioned it, and I did happen to bring this little plaid skirt with me here to Texas. Picture this, but it is white, not pink, tucked into the cute little plaid skirt like this with my kind of Nancy Drew purse. And is this not so cute? Just love the detail. I feel like instead of this necklace, it'd be perfect with like a longer pendant necklace. I think that this was a really good last find. I'm glad we went to that last huge thrift store. I think it was called Thrift City. It was a little bit overwhelming because there was so much, but this was one of the first things I saw and I was like, I'm for sure getting this. I really like this. I think my personal favorites is this, the sweater vest, and then maybe the red sweater if it's not too aggressive. But I'm excited to see y'all's thoughts. As always, let me know in the comments down below what your favorite pieces are. I feel like this was very successful. I don't know what my expectations were necessarily, but this far exceeded my expectations. There was a lot of really cute things that I just didn't even pick up because I had already found so many cute things. Had a lot of fun. Thank you for being here. If you enjoy my channel and my videos, the #1 way to help me is just subscribe. So thank you to everyone who has, and I love y'all. I hope you have the best rest of your day, and I will see you in a video very soon. Bye.
So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more talking to you. And here we go again. Staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here?